Hey there Aries, welcome to weekly tarot reading. This one is for September 18th through to the 24th. So Team Aries, let's see what is on the cards for you. Now, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, Aries, and thinking about leaving me a comment, and please do subscribe. It's what builds our community here. It's what keeps the free readings coming and like keeping the studio lights on, so to speak. So I'd be super grateful for that. If you'd like a personal reading at any time, first link down below will pop you over to my website. You can check out what I offer. I've got a freebie that is a free Learn Tarot Quick Guide. If you want to get started reading the cards, that is linked below, as is my paid, more immersive online tarot journey called The Initiation. I teach a full foundation in tarot in that one, as well as my personal signature reading process. And you'll learn how to really sort of piece together a reading so that you can read for yourself, family and friends, excuse me, and maybe segue into paid readings if that calls you. There's also the link to my karmic community, that is my free email newsletter, and my Instagram, where I'm really active, interactive, and I'm posting daily readings and inspo. So Aries, that's the announcements. Let's get back to this reading. Team Aries, what we got? We've got be bold and make the first move. Well, you know what? We are the Emperor, we are the Fool, we are the first of the zodiac sign. So you're no stranger to headstrong moves here, Aries. And you know, maybe there is something that you're needing to take a step, have that conversation, to go first, to take a leap of faith. We will find out. And as many of you know that follow me, I am an Aries as well. So I'm always looking at the Aries reading and going, okay, what is this for me? So I feel you, Aries, I feel you. All right, let's get your major arcana out. So there's just the 22 big themes of the tarot here. And we have got Temperance. This is coming out so much today. I love this card, Aries. This is good. This is good. So this is the energy of, you know, things coming together, the meld coming together. It's also a little bit of like the divine sweet spot for change, or for a new path to unfold. So sometimes when this card comes out, it's almost like there's a bit of a divine hand at work, because you know, it's like conditions are just right for bringing things into balance, or you making this first move. So maybe it's like the conditions is like, okay, I'm feeling this intuitively, there's a bit of an opportunity there, and you going for it is that action that makes something happen here. So that's a Sagittarian energy. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. Let's get the rest of the story out. So 4 cards from the Rider-Waite. I will then clarify as I go, Aries. And I'll have to say that it can be a card of patience, Aries, and yeah, look, you know, it's a work in progress, isn't it? So we've got, maybe you've had to be patient, but now, you know, you need to be bold and make the first move. 10 of Wands in the situational energy. Okay. 4 of Pentacles in your blocks, obstacles, or challenge. 3 of Wands, advice. Outcome. Whew, 3 of Swords, but 10 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. All right, we're looking at a transition here, Aries, and we'll get the rest of the story as we go. So 10 of Wands is your situational energy, and it sort of feels, Aries, like there has been something weighing heavily on you, or you've been a period of super hard work or stress, and I think you're at that point where it's like, well, I can't really do that for much longer. 10 of Pentacles. It could be in your work, right? Or it could be in another major commitment area, because the King of Pentacles is Taurian energy, which for me is the Hierophant in the major arcana, and it talks about, you know, our long-term relationships or higher commitments. It talks about our work, career, and sometimes our money, finance. So maybe, you know, there's a situation there, Aries, that has just been really hard work, or you've been pushing against the grain for a long time, and now you're sort of like, well, I'm kind of feeling like I can't do that anymore. Or you might be, you know, completing something, you've really pushed to the finish line. Now, Be bold and make the first move. I actually feel this is the first move in your new direction, because the 10s are completions after all, okay? And it's sort of asking you here, Aries, look, what are you really committing to? And maybe you've done what you need to here, and it's taking up too much of your energetic resources. And I know you, Aries, your work ethic, like you can keep going, right? But when is it coming at too much of a personal cost? That's what I have there. And coming back to Temperance, that's a card of balance, healing, and divine protection. So it's almost like your guides are saying, Aries, let's get out of here before it causes some other kind of situation here, like, fatigue or burnout or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Definitely moving on to the new. But your block, obstacle, and challenge, Aries, is that maybe you are still insisting on carrying all the wands, right? So the Four of Pentacles says that, we need to release in order to move towards new growth and new energy. But the reason why that you're probably still going here is, do you know what's coming through for me, Aries? This could be a situation where you're working your butt off, but because King of Pentacles, you are earning a lot of money, or you are, hell-bent on sort of reaching a financial goal or an investment here, or, you're really trying to grow and build something. But what Spirit is saying is the foundation is set, Aries, and you have to know, like I said, when's at the right time to leave that thing before it just burns you out. That's what I have there. So the Four of Pentacles, we have to release, in order to move on to somewhere where we can actually get our energy back, get reinvigorated, get creatively inspired again, because you've given that too much. The saying, the golden handcuffs, comes through for me. It's where, we might be getting, like I said, paid really well, or there's a really big payoff for the cost, so we stay there, so we stay on the treadmill. But while we're doing that, life's passing, time's passing, we're not getting any younger, right? So when's the time for you to start living your life, Aries? That's what I've got here. Be bold and make the first move. It's time for you, time for your healing, and the divine sweet spot here is for you to start looking for the change. It's knocking at your door. So the Ace of Wands is really wanting you to move towards a new beginning, but we all know, being headstrong, practical Aries, that it doesn't just come in, right? We've got to work with the energy. We've got to seek, apply, search, look out. And that's exactly what the Three of Wands in your advice is telling you to do, Aries. It's like, let's at least put our feelers out there and look at other opportunities now. I personally think that when you do, you're not going to look back. And you're going to feel new types of success coming into your life. Different types of success. The happiness type, which is far more rewarding. All right, so clarifying that. Justice. Yes, yes, yes. So it's time for karmic balance. You've been out of balance for long enough, Aries, or maybe you haven't really been aware of it. You might have had a bit of awakening here. But Justice says that sometimes we've got to draw a line in the sand and hold a boundary. Changes, a pivot, an adjustment needs to be made here to get you to the Ten of Cups. And I think that maybe you've been, putting that off, right? Your true happiness, your time, better work-life balance, time with friends and family, maybe relocating to the place that you want because you've been working your butt off, or you've been highly obligated somewhere that has been taking your energy. So your life is now, Aries, and it's time for you to make the justice call and that powerful decision to move towards the future direction you really want to go in. And I think as soon as you make that decision, it's going to feel so good feeling into the energy. You're going to feel those early success signs. You're going to start feeling that weight lifted. You're going to feel that sense of relief. You're going to start feeling feeling better in yourself. And that's what's going to get you over the line. Yeah, I've just pulled the Nine of Cups. Eight of Wands is at the bottom. So yes, even though there's a level of disappointment here, or I've got to let that go, or maybe I'll never get paid that much again, or get that opportunity again, should have just stayed there. I think that once you get your head around this, you'll realize that you're actually fulfilling another important wish. The Nine of Cups is contentment, it's happiness, it's satisfaction, but it's in the heart. So I'm kind of feeling like we're leaving a head situation for a heart situation here, and the gateway is a severing of ties, but it's a 3 for a reason, because it's the number of the Empress, who usually shows up, but she's not here today. And the Empress is about recreation, creating something new. So out of a hurt, loss, or a severing of ties, we get to rebirth. We get to rebirth and recreate. And the Ten of Cups says that this time, Aries, you're doing it from the heart, and you're really wanting to create a life that feels a bit more free-flowing, a bit more based on healing, a bit more based on balance than, look, I've just got to push, push, push all the time. Because yes, we can do that in chapters of our lives, and it's actually essential. There comes a time that we need to let that go. We can become addicted to the hustle, we can become addicted to the money, we can stay in a situation that might not be the best for us, because, you know, headstrong Aries owns it, right? Like, I committed to this, I'm going to do this thing. But if it's coming at a cost of our own energy, our own health, our own happiness, then we need to know when is the right time for the exit plan. So the Ten of Cups is here and says this is what's on offer. And I think once you get a taste of that, Aries, that will become so enticing that, yeah, you won't look back. So that's what I have for you, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it gave you some clarity, guidance, and insight. Cheering you on, Aries. And yeah, if you'd like a personal reading, first link down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, hit subscribe on your way out. I'd be so grateful for that. And I am just wishing you all the love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.